It's Wednesday, guys. Hope everybody's having a great week. All right, we're gonna move on with this sign. I promise it's gonna get all done on this now. On this video, you guys have probably already seen it. If you've seen Saturday's video, if everything went like it should, we're hoping that it will, or it did. Anyway, it's confusing, but so we're gonna get into sanding, and then we're gonna finish it off and show you exactly what it looks like, and then we're gonna come back at the end and wrap it up. All right, so let's get this thing sanded off, see what it looks like. Just a quick note, I was really careful in masking off everything that I could. You can see little spots in here of knots that had cracks, and I wanted to make absolutely sure that I didn't get any black down in these places. Now, the other way that you could have done it, that I could have done it, is fill those with resin or CA glue. But I didn't do that, so I just had to be really careful that I didn't get black down in there. So let's see how it looks. Oh, by the way, I'm using my rough belt first. This is my 40 grit, so I'm going to take off most of the black with that. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the, I think this is a 175 grit. We'll take the rest of that black off. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Here we go. Very happy with that. Okay, so you can see right in this area here, see how we've got those little feathers or those little burrs. This is the way I like to take care of that. I haven't done it on this particular material, so we'll see if it works or not. Yep, all in all, we've got a couple of little ones in there that I'll take out, but I am going to sand this a little bit more. I'm going to bring out my orbital sander with a 220 disc and give it a finished sand. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we are ready to put the finish on this. I don't think that I've ever actually showed using this stuff on camera before, but I've got a lot of feedback from people that said they really like this stuff. I've used it now 3 or 4 times. I'm really happy with it. It's not exterior, but this is going to be interior anyway, and it gives a really heavier coat. So I've already given the back side of this 1 coat. And I'm going to probably end up putting 3 or 4 coats on it. We'll see how it builds up. But one thing also that I want to talk about is on the edge here, I didn't spray it black, and I really didn't do a chamfer on it. All I did was, I don't like anything that's got a really sharp edge, so all I did was I just took my little micro zip and just did a really easy little chamfer by hand on both edges. So I'm going to finish this one up over here. And now we are going to put a coat all the way around. I've already shook this up actually quite a bit. And actually, just so you know, I did a test with the Czar, with the Helmsman, and with this stuff. And to be honest, I liked the way this stuff looked the best. So if you're doing interior signs, oh man, I love the way. I just got weak there for a second. I love the way that live edge looks. So if you're doing interior signs, you know, I like the crystal clear, but I really like this crystal, triple thick crystal as well. This is the part I've been really waiting for, to see how that figuring and all those knots and that live edge would come out. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this white poplar. I really like the variations in color, the figuring, and of course the live edge. Very happy with that. I'm gonna put at least 3 or 4 more coats. All right, we are all done, guys. Here is the absolute finished product. I've got 4 or 5 coats on this. And what I want to show on here, and I want to talk about it a little bit, because I tried something that made me a little nervous, but I wanted to try it. You guys, when I first started putting the finish on this, you guys just saw, I was using the triple thick crystal glaze. I was using this stuff, and I like the way it builds up, and it puts a nice finish on, but I didn't like how it didn't really look like glass across the top. And the reason being is it's just got a conventional nozzle on it. So what I wanted, and I've always, with the crystal clear, crystal clear acrylic, I've always had a really good results with getting a really nice, good glass-like finich on, because it's got the bigger nozzle, and I don't know. But normally I would never mix 2 kinds of finishes together. But since they were both Krylon, I thought I would go ahead and risk it, and I did. And it turned out great. So now it's got a really nice glass finish on it. I want to just kind of show it from a lot of different angles, and that way you can really see that. Yeah, and I sprayed again. Both of those went over the live edge, which you guys know that we did the resin on there to stabilize it, along with putting the CA glue in there. And then I don't know if you can see the gap.
Oh,
down there, how you can see actually all the way through. Do I need to hold it at a different angle?
You can see well, hold on, quit moving it.
Okay.
I think you can. You can kind of see your red.
Yeah, there's actually a gap there that you can see the resin, the clear resin all the way through, which I really like. Anyway, Vic and I were talking about it. This has to be one of my favorite signs in the last several years. I just there's just something about this white poplar that I am really, really happy with. I just love the variations, the figuring, the knots, the live edge. It's fairly simple carving, and again, I gotta say, this stuff carved really nice. I didn't have really any issues with it at all. It wasn't chippy. It just was a nice fine dust. Anyway, it carved really, really good. But yeah, I'm shipping this thing off, and you guys have already seen it, but I wanted to talk about the mixing these two. So if you use this triple thick, but I don't know,
almost like a matte.
Yeah, it almost had a matte, and it had like a texture. Even though I was sanding, in between coats, it almost had like a texture, like I couldn't get it to flow and be really smooth all the way across. So that's why I decided to try this, and it worked out great. So this will go on top of this, no issues at all. Obviously they're both interior. Well, this is definitely interior. This says exterior, but I use other things for exterior signs. But anyway, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like this. If you have any questions, obviously email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. I'm on Instagram every day, Make a Wood Sign. Make a Wood Sign, yeah. Just put that all together. And if you haven't subscribed, we'd love for you to subscribe and click that little bell icon so you get notification. So if all goes well on Friday's video, we're starting a brand new collaboration, one I'm really excited about, and I've been trying to get to it, but it's just crazy. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, and we will see you on Friday. Bye-bye.